Greetings once again to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. It's Lean Driver again. Got another unboxing and review video for you. Before I start it though, I want to once again reiterate, because I got several interesting messages from other reviews. These watches that I review, unless I'm specifying that the watches are borrowed from a couple of collectors that are kind enough to allow me to use their watches for a bit, review them, and then hand them back, these watches are all mine. They're bought with my money, my risk, my reward. No watch company has ever reached out and offered me a watch. No watch company has ever given me a watch. Hell, with the exception of a couple of purchases, no watch company has ever even offered me a discount on a watch. So, to those of you, and I'm thinking of one person recently and specifically, who question my ethics and my honesty, screw you, as nicely as I can put it. You're wrong. I'm not under somebody's thumb. I'm not being influenced by anyone. I'm not being influenced by Elshin Tang. I'm not being influenced by TGV. I'm not being influenced by Random Rob. I'm not being influenced by Watch Lounge or Devor Ribnik. I think I mispronounced that, but I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not good at Croatian names. I'm not being influenced by anyone. I'm being influenced by me. So, enough of that. My watches, my money, my risk, my reward, my opinions. My God. Anyway, now that I've gotten that off my chest, I have a Zelos. Yes, what I think arguably could be said to be my favorite brand. Certainly my favorite micro brand. I would say my favorite brand. It's certainly the brand I own the most of. I did recently sell off a few Zelos watches that I was not wearing, and I felt bad about that. And I reduced my Zelos count slightly. But this watch makes number 18 currently, as of today, May 24th, 2019. And my father owns two Zelos watches, so my family has 20 of them. So we like Zelos. We're very happy with them. This one, I've been waiting for a while for this one to show up. I've been really looking forward to it, because this is one of the new Horizon GMTs that have been recently released. But this is one of the special GMTs. This is one of the Aventurine pieces that were released and offered only through a special link to a special page on the Zelos website. That link was made available only to folks who were members of the Zelos Facebook group. That link was password protected, and we're not allowed to share that password with anyone. There are only going to be 100 of these. Elshin said that he was keeping 10 back for warranty purposes and other specific reasons to him. So only 90 of these watches are making it out into the wild. And this one is number 20. We have the typical Zelos pine-looking box with the nice quality hinges and the metallic close, and it smells great. And we have the high-quality Zelos travel roll with its multiple compartments. And I love the blue. I'm a big fan of blue, as I think everybody by now knows. And inside the roll, we have a couple of things. We have, of course, the Zelos warranty card in a nice metal. This is a new look for that card, a little bit different. Nice decoration on it. This is, as you can see, serial number 20 out of 100, which realistically is 20 out of 90. It was purchased in May of 2019, and it was purchased directly from Zelos. It came with two straps, but we'll get to that in a minute. It comes with a rubber strap, Tropic strap. This is the strap that was actually on the watch when delivered. As you folks know, I think I've made no secret of the fact that I'm not a big fan of rubber straps, so I did not keep the watch on that strap. It also comes with a beautiful Horine brown leather strap with the quick releases. You may have noticed the Tropic rubber strap didn't come with quick release. It came with spring bars. So if you change from that one to this one, you'll have to keep track of the spring bars, which isn't that bad a thing to do. It's a nice strap. I personally don't think the brown goes with the color scheme of the watch, but that's to my taste, not to anyone else's. What I did was, when I ordered the watch, which is in here, I also ordered a Colorab leather strap. I've ordered many Colorabs and put them on, let's say, a couple of other Zelos. My two ZX ones are on Colorab straps. I think I have a vintage Seiko on one as well. So I think it's like my fifth purchase. These are excellent, high quality Italian leather. I get no reward for pimping them, if you will, but that's how you get a hold of them at colorab.it. They do ship from Italy. They ship very quickly. I got my straps every time I ordered from them. I got them in 3 days, 3 working days from UPS. Very reasonable ship costs, fantastic quality, and by the way, they smell wonderful, like fine Italian leather that they are. And here is that watch on that strap. And this is the Zelos Horizons GMT with the Aventurine dial. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It sparkles beautifully. I think the lighting is picking that up. It is just a wonderful, wonderful looking piece of watch. Piece of watch. That makes no sense, but it's a gorgeous watch. Nice ball bearing action on the bezel. It's a GMT bezel, and it is bi-directional, as you can see. Lines up beautifully. Sort of a day-night look to it, with the light gray being daylight hours, if you will, and the dark blue covering more of the nighttime hours. GMT arrow is over here, highlighted in yellow with the pointer to make it very quick to pick up at a glance. Signed screw down crown, as you can see. Screw down is a very smooth action. The wind is buttery smooth. It is a hackable movement. Pull twice, second hand stops. I think if you pull it once, you can play with the GMT. Yep, you can. It only goes in one direction. So what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon is what, 12 plus 3, so that's 1,500 hours, I guess. There we go. Click. And of course, if this thing had a date function, which the other Horizons do, the date function would probably be, in the other direction. The Aventurine dials don't have a date function. I believe Elshin explained that this was due to the fact that when they cut date windows into the material, it caused cracking, and obviously we don't want that. And quite frankly, I don't miss the date function at all. And just looking at that, it's, I'd call that a coin edge bezel. Just beautifully done. A slight dome to the sapphire crystal on the front, and of course you have sapphire on the back as well. On the back, of course, it says Aventurine there, limited edition, and let's see, what does it say? ETA, or 2893? God, my eyesight's horrible. Let's see, 20 out of 100, and Zelos Timekeepers. Screw down crown. Beautifully decorated rotor. It's got the map of the world kind of engraved into that. He's got that, what is it, plissage, I think is the word. Us car guys call that engine turning decoration. Looks like the dashboard of a Trans Am. They call those engine turn dashes, so that's what I call it. You can see the wheel just banging away there. Beautifully done. Just a gorgeous watch. And wears very nicely. Screw that back down. And we have the Collareb Italian leather band on it, which is my preference. Nice and thick. I just put it on today. It hasn't had much break-in time, so it's a little stiff, but that's going to work itself out beautifully. Got the Collareb logo there. Matches the watch beautifully. Just a great stainless steel case design. Nice short lugs. Wears beautifully. Let me give you some statistics. Printed them off. Got lazy. Didn't feel like writing them down, so I printed it. Let's see. So this is an Aventurine. He created the Aventurine for the Facebook Zelos Timekeepers group as a thank you for all the input, because Elshin did solicit the group for suggestions on the next watch after the ZX series, and it was sort of a group effort that helped come up with this watch. One of the biggest demands, well, not demands, but biggest suggestions was to do a GMT, because he hadn't done one yet. So that was the biggest suggestion was, come on, Elshin, do a GMT. Let's see. It is a 40 millimeter diameter case, as you can see. 20 millimeter lug width, so strap monster potential here. 45 millimeter lug to lug. 12 millimeter thick. And a 200 meter water resistance. And that's, obviously that's stamped out on the, I think it's stamped out on the crown, on the face. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Sapphire crystal, as I said, and the sapphire case back. There is a slight dome to the front crystal. Bidirectional 60-click ball bearing bezel. I believe this is a sapphire insert. There are ceramic inserts that's sort of model dependent. I believe the Aventurine was a sapphire. I can check on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. It is a Swiss ETA 2893 movement with that custom rotor, which was just beautifully done. I'm not sure if it's rose gold or not. I never did ask. I'll try and find out. But it's rose gold color anyway. 360L stainless steel case. Signed crown, screw down variety, as you saw. And it is blessed with C3X1 Superluminova. So it's going to glow real good. Although I can't prove that to you, just take my word for it. This thing glows real good. I've already seen it. Just a lovely watch. I love the way the light plays with the dial, the way it sparkles. That's why I decided. I mean, I could have bought the blue one, the standard blue stainless steel, and saved myself a lot of time and gotten a review done a hell of a lot quicker than I did. I mean, there were already some reviews of these watches out there by now. I think Random Rob did one. I think he liked it. Yeah, he liked it. But I just love the dial from the pictures I saw, and I said, hey, I'm definitely going to hold out for that. I'll put this on so we get a good wrist shot. And because I'm going to continue to wear this for the rest of the day. A little stiff. And by the way, these came with 2 keepers. I took the other one off. Didn't need it, so it was superfluous, so I took it off. But if you need it, keep it. And there it is on my 7 and I believe 7 3/4 inch wrist. As you all know, I wear my watches a little higher off the wrist. I don't like them down here, up here. Does obviously not interfere with wrist movement with the crown. And shooting down the line, you can see that the lugs have a short overhang and just hit the middle of the wrist beautifully. It's a good substantial watch. It has good weight to it. So you know you're wearing a watch, but it's not so heavy that it was uncomfortable. I was wearing this pretty much. I'm shooting this in mid-afternoon, as you can see, from the time. That's Eastern time, by the way. I was wearing the watch pretty much all day. I only just took it off to start shooting the video. And it wears nicely. It really is a comfortable watch to wear. So I mean, I'm running out of superlatives, and I've got to buy a thesaurus just to come up with new ways of praising the Zelos watches. I mean, every time Elshin comes out with a design, he hits it out of the park, in my opinion. You know, I'm not going to make any shameful or shucks about how much of a fan I am of Zelos. I own 18 of them, for God's sake. I mean, I was up to 20, dropped down to 17, now back to 18. I mean, I'm loving all the watches I have. I don't want to sell any more of them. So I'm a fan of Zelos. I'm not going to be shy about admitting it, but I mean, every time he comes up with a design, he just knocks it out of the park. So if you, I don't know if I know that there are still some of these left as of the day I'm shooting this video, but you got to be a member of the Facebook Zelos Timekeepers Facebook group to get a hold of this one, or you can direct message or email Elshin and see if he'll let you have one anyway. I know the green ones of these in stainless are, I believe they're sold out, and I believe the other ones are getting in short supply. There are also bronze versions of these. My dad ordered a bronze one in green. If I'm lucky, he might loan it to me for a day or two to let me review it. But these watches are moving, so, and they're reasonably priced too. I believe the non-meteorites are about $650 right now. So not a bad price for a GMT, 40 millimeter GMT that looks as good as this. So, you know, if you want one, I'd jump. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm very happy with this. It just arrived today. I'm thrilled that I have it, and I'm going to be wearing the hell out of it this Memorial Day weekend. As it is Memorial Day, I want to, of course, extend a special greeting to any and all past or present military personnel. And thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping us free so that we can do things like this. Now we can enjoy the auto racing that's coming up this weekend, and we can enjoy barbecuing, and we can enjoy all the gifts and blessings of freedom that have made the United States of America the greatest country on the face of the earth. So leave it there. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified. If you like the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps. Comments, suggestions, questions down below. Let's try and keep it civil. Let's try and keep it clean, folks. Let's try and bury the negativity. There's already enough of that in the world. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video, folks. Have a good day.